my name is Tarja and this game is The Hunter Call of the Wild, and this is the Layton Lake map. I was at the Revontuuli coast in the previous video, but the Hunt Club challenges have changed, so now it's Sunday and there are a couple of days of these left, and the daily ones: harvest any species of turkey down to using a muzzleloader rifle. And this is a bit strange. I suppose I don't have the rifle they mean here, because the muzzleloader I have is the one that I had to use for a moose in one mission. So it's definitely not for hunting turkeys. So I guess we can forget this one. But this is harvest any antlered species with a trophy score of 200 or above and pass the harvest check. So antlered species on this map will be moose, Roosevelt elk, whitetail and blacktail deer. And then there is the turkey hunt, and that's still haven't got the diamond turkey, so I'm definitely hunting turkeys. Now it's around 4 in the morning, 3:44, and where is that? Yeah, there's a need zone for turkeys here, 4 to 8 a.m. and I shot the moose near that the previous days, so I left the area because there was no point staying. The turkeys fled if they were there, but now it's the next morning, so we might as well go and check. And we can take that night vision binocular. And I need to remember that I'm supposed to use the shotgun for the turkeys, with some exceptions. If I see a category 3 turkey, I'm going to use the best option available. The Hunt Club challenge isn't important. I need that turkey to be a diamond. But otherwise, any turkey will do. I don't think there are any yet. It will probably take some time before they arrive. They should be making some noise at some point to give an idea on the direction. But let's take a look anyway. Yep, nothing. Time check 5:12. Oh, there's still time. They don't necessarily come right when the need zone starts. Could take a little while. stay hiding here and see if they come or not. The moose, that's female. $136. No, not good enough. Those are both females. Yeah, and I know there are different words for males and females for different species, but I'm not specialized in biology, so I don't remember all of those, so I just call them males and females because that's simplest and clearest way of putting it. But the thing is, it's 5:23. I think I'm going here because there are no need zones, but there were. I think it was whitetails around that lake, so I could go and check those, and then there should be turkeys in that area as well. And we're in Layton, so I need to keep in mind that I need a photo of a coyote. So if we get a chance, we could do that as well. And of course I could take photos of everything else as well, if anything comes close enough, just to make sure I have photos that have registered, because the problem is that you never know when you're close enough, when the game doesn't give you any indication, because it's a trophy, not a mission. So you don't get confirmation that the photo was accepted. Okay, no whitetails. So, but the wind direction is excellent. We are going east, and there should be moose, whitetails, and Roosevelt elk in this spot. So those would count for the Hunt Club challenge, and then there should also be turkeys. So this should be very good place for getting something we are after. But I'm still thinking about that muzzle loader for turkeys. That's so strange. There must be something in those weapon packs I don't have, because the one I have, I think it came with the New England map, because the mission for shooting a moose with muzzle loader was on that map. And if it's for shooting moose, it's definitely not for turkeys. So how come? Well, of course you can shoot a turkey. You can shoot a turkey with a cannon if you want, but there isn't much left of it afterwards. That's actually a funny thought. Should I take the muzzle loader? Should I take the one which is meant for moose and use that for a turkey? Just for one. Let's see. Let's see. First tier. Yes, one. Yep. Let's go to the outpost, and I'm taking that. Why not? Sort of shoot a trivial one. So it wouldn't be a sort of good trophy anyway, so might as well blow it to bits. Okay, she's not happy. She's gonna flee. At least I hope so. Hope she's gonna flee. Don't come. Don't come here. I don't wanna get trampled. I've never been. Yeah, it's fleeing. I've never been close to a moose in real life, except in a zoo. But my friend, when we were teenagers, we lived in the countryside, and my friend told me that when she was cycling somewhere, don't remember where she was going, about a kilometer from her home, there was a moose in the middle of the road, and she wasn't sure what to do because the moose wasn't moving and it was in the direction where she was going. So finally she just turned around, cycled back home as quickly as she could, and that was probably a good idea. I mean, when you're inside a car, it's really not a problem because they don't see car as people. But when you're on a bicycle, you're a human and they may not take kindly to you. Depends on a lot of things. But basically just best to keep your distance. Unless you're a moose hunter. It is really the sort of the, if there's sort of a hierarchy in hunting in Finland, it's moose hunting is sort of the best thing. Well, there are some bear hunters, but there are very few permits for bears, so moose hunting is the one you're gonna do if you're sort of really serious hunter, and it leads to some interesting situations. Like this, a person I know had a problem with a hunting club, because the system works so that there are these hunting clubs and the permits are given to the clubs, and you need to be a member if you want to go moose hunting. And the hunting clubs they need to get permits from the landowners to hunt on their lands. And then when the landowner gives the permit to a hunting club, nobody else can hunt on those lands. Yeah. So there was a landowner who had given the hunting club permission to hunt on his lands, and the landowner's son wanted to hunt on his father's lands, and he needed to join the hunting club to hunt because the club had the permit to hunt on those lands, and the hunting club didn't want new members because the more members, the smaller share of the moose you get. Except this guy didn't want to hunt moose. He was into small game. But the hunting club, they said, no, we're not going to take you in. And so the landowner just asked them one question, which was, basically two questions. Who do you think is going to inherit these lands? And what do you think is going to happen to you when that happens? And the son got into the hunting club, and the hunting club continued hunting moose happily, and the son got to hunt all the small game, birds and hares and deer and whatever else. But it was totally stupid and kind of sort of small-minded stuff that takes place all the time. But logic won, because the hunting club, they realized that once the son inherits the lands, their hunting days are over on those lands unless they yield. But what do I do with this bear? It's just minor, but it's 75 meters and I haven't heard anything. Should I try this? I haven't used this much. Now where is it? Where's the bear? Where did it go? Oh, there. It sat down and now I can't spot it. And I need to spot it if I want. Okay. Standing up. Now did I hit it or did I hit the ground? So this is a slow one. But since I have it with me, I might as well practice a little. Let's check. Yeah, I think I didn't hit it, and it's because I hit the ground in front of it. Warning call. Need to stay down. But it's so close. gonna flee. So where is it? I think it left. No, it didn't. 75. Now the thing is, I'm not going to use shotgun because this is potentially a diamond. So I'm not going to take the chance of ruining that. A shotgun probably would have worked, but it's sort of maximum range for that, 75 meters, so let's see. What did we get? Gold. Yeah, should have known. 9.20. Nowhere near 11. But you never know. What do we have here? Trivial. No, I wanted to know that too also. Okay. But it's quite the distance. Yeah, both males are over 200. But you need to get the 100%, and it means I need to be really accurate. This one. I hit it, but how far is it going to go? So now I think I'll need to just put the waypoint with this. Didn't show the, where is it? Oh, it's this far. Yeah, but it doesn't show the green marker. So I think it's about the distance. Might as well run. There's nothing around anyway after that noise. died quick enough. Okay, where was that? Did I say there's nothing around? Okay, we can go after that deer a bit later. Oh, by the way, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. We just need to kill and pick it up. But first, let's see if we can spot this turkey. And it was female. So if I can spot it, I could try that muzzle loader. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, there are. There's that one. I can't shoot it from here because all I can see is neck and head. Let's take a look at this way. I can't see those trees, but I need to get closer. I could try that other deer if I can get a good enough spot so I can see more than just the neck. I mean, there is a trophy. I think it's a hidden trophy, but I think the one I have left is this is not a zombie game, and it's brain shots. 10 of them, I think, and I really should have it already. I've shot 10 brain shots, but I suspect a couple of them didn't count because they were arrows, not really shots. At least I think that's the reason. Hopefully it's the reason, because the other reason would be that the trophy is bugged. And that's not fun. Okay, it's there, but now, well, that female isn't in front of it. I should be able to do this. Let's put the marker there. Oh, what's that? Whitetail fleeing. Not good enough. Yep, 200 meters. Well, I hit it. Now it's a question of how fast is it gonna die. At least there are turkeys haven't been able to see them yet. But now I'll go and pick up those deer and then we'll continue the turkey hunt. Whitetail fleeing. I think that one is going to count. Let's see if we can spot that. No, I think I'm going to put the waypoint here, so it's next to that here. And let's try to find that turkey. Somewhere there. Now, warning call. There. 7. Well, yeah, it's dead. And that's not a surprise. Now it's just a question of, does it count? So let's go and get it and then get the deer. And is this the other deer? Yes, silver, dark brown, 219. I thought this was a turkey, but this was bear need sound, and this is a turkey. Yes, tier 1. Totally silly, but it counts. And now I can go and put away that muzzle loader. I'm not going to shoot any more turkeys with it. But I just had to. Dark brown. Oh, cold. But now the question is, do I have, where would it be? Let's see, white tail, brown, dark brown, male, silver. So yeah, I could taxidermy this. And now let's take a look at this. Now turkey, reward, and antlers. 1. Oh, I didn't check what the trophy value for that was. But only one of those counts. Okay. Not a big problem. So now we are back in New Zealand. The hunt in Layton wasn't going very well, so I decided to come back here and hunt for turkeys. But let's check the hunt club. What does it say? Okay, that one is still going, and that autumn antlers 1 day 21 hours, and this one is, oh, this one has changed. Lever action or muzzle loader and pass the harvest check. Okay. So I should be doing something other than turkey hunting, because I'm not going to continue using the muzzle loader for turkeys. But this, at least there are deer on this map, so maybe we'll just do some turkey hunting and fallow deer hunting, plus whatever else happens to come by. And there should be turkey need zones here when I go north this road. And in addition to need zones, there's usually turkeys around anyway in this part of the map. So we'll have a look. And earlier in the video I was talking about the moose hunting in Finland, and there is a small taxonomical issue. When talking about Finland, I really shouldn't call them moose, because they aren't. They are elk. It's like in Korkeasaari Zoo, they had this the sign said European elk, where they had some moose, but it's just elk, but the European is there to sort of distinguish between what Americans consider elk and what is elk here. So it's hirvi in Finnish, and then that alone, it means the kind of moose we have in Finland, and then if it's from some other part of the country, then we just sort of define that it's an American or whatever part of the world it is. And I actually checked Wikipedia out of curiosity, and it said that the European elk, Alces alces, which is sort of the original, it's now considered different species from the American moose, Alces americanus. So it's basically the same thing, but different enough that they are now considered two different species. I'm not sure what the main differences are, but the one you can see right away is the size difference. Like, well, it's the same thing as with brown bears. You have the brown bears like we have here. Those are the smaller ones, and then you have the American brown bears, grizzlies. They are huge. So for some reason in the American continent the animals just decided to grow big. And another linguistic thing, the Latin names. If I mention them, I am going to pronounce them the way we pronounce them in Finland, because it's Latin and no one can say for sure what's the right way of pronouncing things. So it's sort of, our guess is as good as anyone else's, so might as well pronounce them the way I'm used to. Sort of feels silly pronouncing Latin like English speakers pronounce it, when it is fairly certain that the English speakers are not pronouncing it the way the original Latin speakers did. It's a thing with dead languages. You can't really say for sure. So just do your best and try to be understandable is a good principle. Yeah, about Latin. I studied 2 courses of Latin in the university. The first one was because we had to take either French or Latin, and I didn't want to study French, so I chose Latin, and I found it interesting. So after I had done the mandatory course, I decided to take the other one, just for fun. And it's not like I remember all of those grammar rules and so on. It's more like I can recognize the root of some French or English or Spanish words the Latin languages coming from Latin, and it helps when you've studied the basics of Latin. Just figure out, without knowing the language, figure out a word here or there. Now we have piggies, and the question is, do I want to? That's minor. Oh, how far was that? 76. Yeah, but now I don't have the longbow. I have a different bow in this loadout. Can I see that pig? It's there. Let's put the marker there, so 65. Yep. Can't spot it. Now, this would be irresponsible hunting. So I suppose we could just leave it. Oh. Now where is it? Oh, there's one. Still, that one. Now, did I hit it? Let's go and see. See if we got at least something. Hasn't been very successful hunt so far. This is going to be the last part of the Thanksgiving hunt. I don't think I'll have time to continue while the challenges are on. No organs hit. It's gonna take some time. But we'll follow the tracks and see. So now we have turkey, but it was fleeing. Yeah, took off. But it's trivial, so not a big deal, but could have. So what was there? There was something. Something. It just was on the screen very shortly, but looked like there was maybe not. Maybe not. So let's just continue this way, and I think that pig survived. That's... yeah, not friendly. Where are you? Just leave me alone. Mating call. You know, where did it go? Okay, it's dead. I thought it was going to take another shot at me. Silver, black spots. So that mating call was a bit curious. Should have been a warning call. But it was definitely after me. And that pistol isn't the best one for situations like this. Just one round. But it's... why do I have it in this loadout? I actually don't know. I have all the difficulties covered. So I shouldn't need that pistol. Why have I included it? I've got the pistol, the 22 for the turkeys. But this one really isn't needed. I could leave it out. Well, that's a warning call. Yeah, I could leave it out and... but would it be enough to get the weight? The smaller backpack? I think not. Maybe it's here because it doesn't make a difference. So I'll need the 23 kilos anyway. So might as well use the space we're having. That's probably it. Well, I could leave out that pistol and I could replace the bow with the longbow. And that might make it possible to go down with the backpack size. So I did some rearranging of the inventory, and I took a lever action rifle with me for that challenge. And now we have a fallow deer in the direction of that waypoint. Hopefully those piggies stay out of the way. So, and it was any wildlife. Well, yeah, any wildlife, so I could use the lever action for the pigs, and it should count. Okay, that's better. Just need to get slightly better view to get accurate distance. Now, I'm not sure. Oh! And we have a turkey. Let's see. Where is it? I think it would be a good idea to go down. We'll go under this tree here. And then either the turkey or the fallow deer, depending on who's gonna flee. I think this would be a good place to take cover. Should be able to see that. 7 to 9 kilos minor. How about that one? 7 to 9 minor. Now that's 51, and I think it's just some branches between us. So this is a lever action and 50 meters. Yep, good. That was close. So no chance of missing it really. I mean, you need to be a really bad shot to not hit from this distance. Now the turkeys are going north. Let's wait a bit, see what happens with those piggies. Don't hear anything. So what's this? Okay, feral pig. That looked fairly big, so wasn't sure what it was going to be. So now we'll pick up this fallow deer and then continue north. See if those turkeys landed somewhere close. But this should count for 2 challenges. Well, I didn't check the trophy value. White. Do I have? Let's see. Which one is it? There. Oh dear. White, male, silver. Yeah, I already have one. So does it count? Yes, tier 1. Claim reward. Okay, yeah, it was silver. I didn't check the trophy value, but must have been under. And this loadout was a bit heavier than necessary because there were some decoys. I was going to set up places for turkey hunting, haven't done that yet, and not going to do it this time. Very easy, minor. Yep. Maybe do another one with this. Okay. Let's go and pick that up, and I'm not sure what the sounds were. Maybe the pigs. Yeah, but I suppose I could do this for a little while, just getting some money by using the lever action rifle. And what is it with these New Zealand hunts that makes them turn into pig hunts? Could be that the pigs are fairly easy to find, they're noisy. Black gold. And what was that sound? Sounded a little like wings. Could have been a turkey, because the Mallards tend to make noise when they fly. The turkeys are silent. Where is that piggy? Yeah, it's somewhere behind something. Oh. There's one. Let's go and check the water's edge. Well, that's close. Now it's fleeing, yes. So there could be turkeys in this open area. Another one is followed here by the water. There's mallard. Trivial, minor, 16 to 18. Trivial, trivial, trivial. Yeah, I don't really care about. Oh. Okay, let's put that there and need to get closer. But that looks like a possibility. Haven't got that diamond mallard yet. And that's the highest range I've seen so far. Going up to 20. So it's no guarantee, but it's a possibility. So let's go behind these bushes here and take another look. Trivial. Minor 15 to 17, trivial 14 to 17, trivial 16 to 18, trivial, where is it? Trivial. course. Can't see from here. Maybe from here. Where did it go? Fifteen to 18. What is it? There. Why isn't it putting the waypoint? Oh, is it? Did. No. Yes. Got it. And another one. Might as well. Okay. That didn't hit. Then we'll go and see. Go and see if it is. Well, it's at least gold, but I'd really like that diamond. Okay, it's floating there. Where is it going? $18.44, and it's gold. Yeah. I suppose it needs to be piebald. Well, I've got a few of these already. Yeah, it needs to be something like over 19. Well, it was a good try. It's always a question of luck. But at least now I've seen one that's 17 to 20. I was the first of those. I think this is enough for the Thanksgiving hunt. This is the third part of that, and the next video on this game is going to be something else.